The Bill of Rights. Those first 10 amendments to the Constitution, we invented them. Us. The U.S. of A. Before our founding fathers dipped their quills into the inkwell and wrote the Bill of Rights, no other country had ever defined a government's responsibility to its people. The prime responsibility being to preserve liberty. Liberty! Of course, there are those who take all kinds of liberties with liberty.
Sometime yesterday, before 5 o'clock, 2 inmates escaped through a tunnel under the southeast wall of the prison. Miguel Alvarez, 30s Latino, and Agamemnon Busmalis, 50s Caucasian, are not believed to be armed. Alvarez is, however, considered dangerous.
Alvarez! I want to assure the public that there is a coordinated effort by Warden Glinstaff, the local police department, and state troopers to locate and apprehend these criminals.
Warden Glenn, how long did it take for them to dig this tunnel?
I wouldn't know.
Can we assume the digging took more than a day?
Yes.
More than a week?
Yes.
And how can your staff not have known what was going on?
Busmalis is a low-risk prisoner who demonstrates no aggressive tendencies and so was given slightly more freedom than, in retrospect, he should have.
You say Alvarez is dangerous?
He has a history of violence. But he's been on a medication to control that kind of behavior.
Hey, Hernandez. Look like you missed your chance to kill Alvarez, huh?
Adabisi, you better shut the fuck up, man.
Those goddamn reporters.
Handled yourself well, Leo, all things considered.
I appreciate you standing by me.
People love a prison break. It's sexy. Exciting.
But in the end, they want the escapees captured.
We know where their families are, who their friends are. We're watching every plane, train, and highway in the state. We'll get them.
I hope so. Because if we don't, your chances of becoming lieutenant governor are 0.
You had no idea Busmalis was working on a tunnel?
No. The truth is, I'm a little hurt that he didn't ask me to go with him.
Alvarez never talked to you about escaping.
When? He's in solitary, then he's in the hospital. Come on, Hernandez. You hate Alvarez as much as I do. Help me bring him back. I don't know, Dick. One word out on the street. When Alvarez shows his face, I want his fucking heart ripped down and shoved up his fucking ass. Sick. Go.
Alvarez! I kill you. I kill you, Alvarez. I kill you. I kill you.
Feeling cocky today?
Always.
Yeah, you won't be feeling so fucking cocky after I talk to the hacks.
About what?
About you giving the French guy the gun. Warren wants to know how Frenchie kills 4 guys. Tell him it was you that was responsible. They're gonna ship your Coca-Cola ass to death row, bro.
Tell him it was me. I tell him it was you, Papi.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll see who he believes.
So Adabisi gave the gun to Tarrant.
Yeah. He wanted a white man to shoot a black man.
Why?
Why? Stir things up.
One last question. Who did Adabisi get the gun from? Step up. Who?
Hughes.
Hughes. Clayton Hughes?
Day you fired him as a CO?
Leo, what's up? You call, say come right over?
Look at you. Like a Zulu.
What's this about?
Right there. Right fucking there.
Yeah, I know. That's where my dad died.
Stabbed by an inmate.
A white inmate.
Clayton, I'm going to ask you something. And I want you to tell me, on your father's soul, the absolute truth.
Yes, I gave Adebisi the gun. Feel better?
No.
I knew the minute I heard your voice on the phone that you knew what I had done. Because of me, 4 people are dead. 4 black people.
Shut up.
No, Leo.
Don't say any more.
Listen to me.
Don't say another goddamn word. Officer Minio. Look, we're gonna get you a lawyer. And until then, I don't want you saying anything to anybody. You understand?
I am guilty.
Clayton, I'm trying to protect you.
Hey, Clayton, how you doing?
Arrest him.
What?
I said arrest him.
Yes. You gave me the gun.
And you gave it to Durant.
No. Look, the cocksucker stole the weapon from myself.
Take him to the hole.
Prisoner number 00M871, Enrique Morales, convicted April 6, 2000. Murder in the second degree. Sentence 25 years, up for parole in 15.
Hernandez, Adebisi, and me have been partners selling tits.
This I know.
Hernandez is having some kind of nervous breakdown.
This I also know.
We don't want a partner who's, local. You come with cred. So we're offering you Hernandez's third.
If I waste him.
Yes. Do it quietly. And soon.
Yeah, come in.
Well,
I won't hurt you, sir. Sit. I'm not like Hernandez. Go get her. They're spics. Old school thugs. Me, I'm a businessman. I like Armani suits. I surf the net.
really?
I have a proposition for you.
Really?
Raul Hernandez must be killed. But he's so paranoid he won't let anybody near him. I need the person he would suspect the least to finish him off. And that, Mr. Rabidal, is you.
Me? I can't kill anyone.
You did once before, and that's why you're here.
No, I won't do it.
Well, you see, sir, this really isn't a multiple choice. You kill him, or I kill you. It's that simple.
I can go into protective custody.
For the rest of your life, it's pretty lonely out there. I would hate to think of you spending your twilight years mumbling to yourself.
But if I kill Hernandez, I go to solitary or death row.
No. Here's the beauty part. We get you moved into Hernandez's cell. I'll handle the arrangements. And in the middle of the night, you stick him in the neck, just like you did that guy 35 years ago. You yell for help and say that Hernandez was attacking you.
Then I killed him in self-defense.
Exactly. Such a sweet old fella. Who's gonna doubt your word? So, do we have a deal?
What do I get in return?
Anything you want.
Okay. I'll kill him.
I've known Raul Hernandez for many years. And he's changed. Not for the better.
Sure is quieter lately.
He's edgy. Dangerous.
And you suggest?
He needs a calming influence. Someone like, say, Rabidal.
It's not my fault I didn't ask to move in here.
I know. We have no say. So how many years you been here in ours?
35, give or take a day.
That's about as long as I've been in prison. All my life in and out. 35 years. What do we get?
Get?
Yeah, I mean, ain't we supposed to get something out of being locked up?
No, I don't think so.
You don't want to see Alvarez dead. I don't know why. You know, it's like, one of those reflexes you get when they tap you in the knee and your leg jumps up. What's your first name, yo? Don?
Bob.
Bob. Go to sleep, Bob. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
We got him, Warden.
Bring the bastard in.
Yes, sir. Bring him in.
Hi, Warden.
Busmalas. Good to see you.
Likewise.
These cuffs are very tight.
Well, you're gonna have to endure the pain a little longer. You and me are going on TV.
Really? How do I look?
Miss Mollis was found stalking the home of Miss Whitney Allen, who plays Miss Sally on the popular children's show, Miss Sally's Schoolyard.
Any sign of the other escapee, Alvarez?
No, but we're closing in on it.
No person shall be held to answer for any capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of grand jury. Now, that's part of Article 5 of the Bill of Rights. The first two articles get all the press, you know. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the gun thing. But Article 5, baby, that's the one you gotta cling to when they slap on them cuffs. No person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be witness against himself, nor deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Deprived of life.
Out of the hole already? Yeah. You missed all the fun.
You know, Hernandez's mother only helps us. Now we can go to Glenn and tell him that Murphy can't control Emerald City any better than McManus. And that Glenn has to hire a black man for the job.
We tried that and got nowhere. The more we push Glenn in one direction, the more resistant he gets.
And we have to apply pressure from the outside. We get community leaders to pressure him.
We don't know any community leaders.
Saeed does.
No. Not Saeed. We won't get involved.
Have faith, Muslim. Have faith. They're looking good. I need your help. Yamma. Let me ask. You agree that life would be better if a black man ran Emerald City?
That depends upon the black man.
Let's say you get to help pick.
Now, why would Glenn let me do that?
Because you have influence.
I know the man that I would choose would not be your choice.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because you are looking to manipulate someone.
And you are not.
Don't play me at a busy. I know you're up to something.
You and me, we have different ways, different reasons for what we do. Okay. But our goal is the same. The survival of our people.
Gemma.
We appreciate you taking the time to see us, Warden.
I'm always open to input from the community.
Naturally, we're concerned about the most recent incident of racial tension that has culminated in the deaths of several African Americans.
We believe that your decision to fire Tim McManus as unit director of Emerald City will only help ease the situation.
This murder last night, a white man killed a Latino.
That wasn't racially motivated.
Even so, we believe the man that you have running in Emerald City temporarily isn't any more qualified than McManus.
What we're interested in is this. Who you plan to replace McManus with on a permanent basis?
Well, I'm going over a number of applicants.
Obviously, we know you'll select the best man. We simply ask you that if possible, you choose a person of color.
We believe that many mistakes were made because McManus didn't have enough experience dealing with men from the inner cities.
I see.
We hear that you may be running as Devlin's lieutenant governor. We would certainly consider throwing our support behind you if we knew that you were sympathetic to our concerns.
The truth is, I am thinking about hiring a black man for the job. Maybe a black woman.
That's excellent news.
I'm not making any promises.
Of course not. Whoever's most qualified.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Obey. Obey! Yo, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, man, you move my chair? How many times I gotta fucking tell you don't move my chair?
I had to pee last night.
I don't give a shit about you peeing. Look, man, all day I got people fucking with me, all right? Jumping on the back of my chair and shit. I don't need you fucking with me, too.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry I moved the chair. I finished typing your speech for the Downtown Businessmen's Association.
Oh, yeah? What'd you think?
Cut it by half. I've been summoned.
Summoned?
To meet with Adebisi, Pancomo, and Morales. They'd asked for the name of a Jamaican drug dealer they could check with about me. I gave them Nestor Parks. We busted Parks 4 years ago. Now he's up for parole. Knows we'll lean on the board if he says the right things.
Well, I guess he did.
Yeah. Well, I doubt it's my last hurdle. Our married little trio will probably want to share some heroin with me.
You know, as a law enforcement officer, you're not allowed to use drugs.
Don't worry. We have ways of faking it. And usually the perps are so fucked up themselves, they don't even notice.
Even so, from here on, it's going to get a lot more dangerous.
You worried about me, Warden?
No. Someone had to break in another new assistant. By half, huh?
At least.
Where is it? Stop it. I don't like them.
You don't like anybody. So far, you check out.
There are a few more steps we gotta take before we can get our friendship.
You could be an undercover cocksucker. But undercover cocksuckers aren't allowed to use drugs. And we know you've been buying a lot of product. But no one's ever seen you use this stuff. Enjoy.
Wanna see it go up your nose.
More. More.
More.
You okay? Mobay. Yo, Mobay. Yo, Mobay. Mobay, yo. Oh. Fuck. Yo, you got a serious problem, bro. Yo, man, look at me. Look, I know where you at, right? And the whole share this shit. We gotta get you some help, man, all right? Sit down! Sit down! Everybody The right of the people to be secure in their person, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized.
What's this, Hal?
I don't know. It looks like drugs.
Those are mine.
No kidding.
To the hole.
Grievous.
You okay? A momentary setback. I'll be fine.
All right, Chris. Maybe later in the line. Assalamu alaikum.
Is your rumor true? You're gonna defend that man?
Yes, I am.
I forbid it.
You forbid it?
You swore you wouldn't challenge me.
Over leadership, Ray. I did not say that I would subjugate my actions to your will. Harley versus the state. A black man's life sentence was overturned when it's discovered that the judge presiding over the trial was an active member of the Ku Klux Klan.
So you think because the juror at my trial made anti-gay remarks, I might get set free?
Let's just say at best you can hope for a retrial.
Excuse me, Saeed. I just heard the news on the TV. Our lawsuit, we won. What? The jury decided that the state was responsible for the deaths and injuries caused after the riot. Guess how much money we're gonna be getting? The amount won't be announced until next week, but the newscasters said it could be the full 45 million. Oh, fuck yes! Nice. Great news, huh?
That's very good. If you excuse me, Jason and I are working.
Yeah. Okay.
And where was I? Yes. Harley versus the state.
I thought you'd be happy.
I am happy.
Kareem, Arnie Salmon says that we could get upwards of $250,000 each from the settlement. I've decided I'm gonna take the money and start again.
Well, that's terrific.
I hate my job. I hate my apartment. I hate everything about living in town. I'm moving to California.
California.
The only thing I'll miss here is you. And even this, my visits here seem wrong. Because we can never be intimate the way I know in my heart we should. I love you, Kareem. And I know you love me. And I know why you can't say it. But please, just this once, please say it. Tell me you love me.
this and make your leaving easier for both of us.
Hello, Minister.
Mr. Fortunato. My client, Jason Kylma.
Hey. Yeah, how you doing? Congrats. Winning that lawsuit against the state.
All rise for Judge Mason Kessler. Be seated.
All right, gentlemen, I have read the motion by the plaintiff. I am ready to hear arguments.
Your Honor, Jason Kylma is a homosexual, but he was not on trial for that. He was on trial for murder in the first degree, kidnapping, assault with a dangerous instrument. Now, a juror, Mr. Christopher Jacobs, during the jury's deliberations, made continuous defamatory statements to the others regarding Mr. Kylma's sexual orientation.
I did not go on and on and on. I made a couple of simple statements. Every one of those people in the jury agreed with me.
And was one of those simple statements, this should not take long, that he was a fag, that all fags should be dead.
I don't know if I said those words exactly.
Before you heard any other evidence, any other witnesses, how were you gonna vote?
Guilty.
Mr. Kramer.
Yes, Your Honor?
Your lawyers should never have allowed Christopher Jacobs a seat in the jury box. That was their mistake. Normally, I would chalk it up to bad luck on your part and wish you well. But there was a judge presiding at your trial, and he should never have allowed Jacobs to serve. And for that reason, and for that reason only, I am going to grant your motion for a new trial.
Your Honor! Your Honor!
You can wind to me, Counselor, on the way back to town.
In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury. To be confronted with the witnesses against him, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense.
I suffocated Antonia Napa.
The mob boss?
One and the same.
That took balls.
Not really. I killed him at the behest of Mr. Chucky Pancamo.
Pancamo wanted to take over?
I don't know the politics, honey. I just got the job done.
Lights out.
ex-husband of condemned prisoner Shirley Bellinger, has requested that after the execution, the state hand her body over to him for burial beside their slain daughter.
Hey, rumor has it that Shirley Bellinger wanted to be buried in an unmarked grave.
So is he going against her wishes? I hear hubby went born again after the drowning.
Hello, Shirley.
Zeke, you're looking very thin. That new wife not feeding you?
Patsy's the singer. She don't have time to cook.
Singer, huh?
Chanteuse.
My, lucky you. Is she pregnant?
We decided not to have kids.
She afraid what it might do to her figure. Might ruin that shuntism career.
No, I just wouldn't be able to survive losing another child.
I want to be buried in an unmarked grave.
No, that's wrong.
All the years we were married, you never did one thing I asked. Do this.
No.
I want to be lost in oblivion.
It's too late for that, Shirley. You're infamous.
I don't understand. I think you wouldn't want me buried anywhere near Katie.
Well, you see, you're wrong. 'Cause I forgive you.
You forgive me?
It took me all this time to get my heart in place, but Reverend Nahey's been very helpful to me, praying with me. Praise the Lord.
You forgive me.
Yes.
What makes you think I want your fucking forgiveness?
Shirley, don't
You
cuss.
come in here all high and mighty, deciding to free me of my guilt. Well, Zeke, I don't feel guilty. I did what I had to do, and unlike you, at least my balls were big enough. You came to console me? Well, I got a little consolation prize for you, darling. You and the Chanteuse ought to go ahead and have yourselves another child, because when Katie died, you didn't lose a child. She wasn't yours.
What?
Your father raped me. That child was his seed.
God damn you!
I'm gonna put this under my pillow tonight. Wait for the tooth fairy to come.
Yeah, I need that by Friday. I'm dead serious. All right, thanks.
And the money.
You know, Nikolai, I figure since we made our peace pact and how that we're comrades and all, that you wouldn't be charging me to use a cell phone.
Just because we're not trying to kill each other doesn't mean you get a free ride.
Yeah, Nikolai, you and I are the only two who know about this phone. I can tell a few people and they can take it away.
If the hacks confiscate my phone, you won't be able to use it.
Who said I was gonna tell the hacks?
I'm real busy here, alrighty, so whatever you want, make it fast and make it good.
Ralph Colino.
What about him?
I don't know, strike you odd that he's dead?
Odd? Why odd?
Well, 'cause on the outside, he had no history of using.
Well, a lot of guys who are clean outside get hooked in us.
Yeah, but not Colino. I mean, he and I became friendly. He was here like, what, a week? And he goes from zero tolerance to OD?
O'Reilly, I'm not big on Morse code. Just tell me what you want to tell me.
I got nothing to tell. I don't know why anybody would want to grease Colino, but I do know he was having some run-ins with Stanislavski.
Run-ins about what?
You'd have to ask Stanislavski.
Get the fuck out of my office. Come on.
You're here because you're concerned about Brian O'Reilly.
Well, the other day, I saw him unwrap his bandage and hit his hand repeatedly against the sink, deliberately causing it to bleed.
Really?
I'm worried about him. He's self-destructive, perhaps even suicidal. You should examine him. Put him in isolation by himself.
I have to tell you, Nikolai, I'm a tad suspicious of your motives. In my experience, every time a prisoner shows genuine concern for another prisoner, he usually has an agenda.
Ты обвиняешь нас в том, что мы не заботимся. А когда заботимся, ты говоришь, что мы это не делаем.
You want to run that past me again?
Zовут!
That Stanislavski guy's been talking shit about you.
Stanu?
The Russian guy.
What do I care about him? He's just a nothing nobody.
Those Russian mobsters are crafty out of BC. The crafty and the cold-blooded. He came to me asking if I'd help him make a move against you.
Yeah? Let him try it.
I'm just warning you, that's all.
We'll be all right.
No problem.
Друзья мотористы.
Love it when he talks like that. It's shaking me.
Ryan O'Reilly. He knows we killed Gulino. He swears to get revenge.
O'Reilly and Galeno, don't add up. They weren't in business together. They weren't fucking each other. So why the fuck would O'Reilly give a shit about Galeno?
I'm telling you what I heard. We should take care of O'Reilly before he comes at us.
We whack O'Reilly now. The whole joint goes back on lockdown. No way. We wait.
Wait, listen to me.
What, all of a sudden you don't understand English? We wait.
Yeah. No, tomorrow's great. Okay, thanks. Bye. There you go, pal.
Anytime, my friend.
Cyril, stop playing around.
I'm not playing around.
Well, then wash behind your ears.
Nobody can see behind my ears.
Listen, Cyril, today's the day that we're meeting with Dr. Nathan and her husband's parents, okay?
I know that.
Come on, you gotta take this stuff seriously, man.
Yeah?
Well, then wash behind your ears, all right? Right there.
Gloria, you seem anxious.
No, I'm fine.
Well, I'm anxious. I know we've been preparing for weeks. Sister Peter Marie feels we're all ready, but I'm not sure what my first reaction will be. I'm afraid I might just want to clobber them.
Lars, they're half your age. They'll clobber you.
Even so.
We can still cancel, you know.
No, we've come this far. Let's see the saga through.
I still can't understand how you can keep working here.
How's your hand?
That's fine.
Didn't you have to go to the hospital?
Nah, it was nothing, you know, a little bleeding, the wound reopened.
I heard you reopened it.
Really? Where'd you hear that?
Some people are self-destructive, but not you. I can guess why you did what you did. I can even maybe guess why you're going into this interaction with the Nathans now.
Well, I'm here to cure Cyril of his nightmares, that's all.
Listen, Ryan, I've told you this before. I am not going to take you in there if you intend to cause Gloria and Preston's parents more pain. Because by professing your love for Gloria, you will cause more pain.
I know. I promised you, didn't I?
Okay. Lars and Patricia Nathan, Ryan and Cyril O'Reilly.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm
child dies of a disease, in war, Harold gets hit by a crosstown bus. Somehow you can convince yourself his death makes sense. But this was so premeditated, so cold-blooded.
I was behind him, so I couldn't see his eyes. If I had seen his eyes, I don't know if I could have kept going.
I keep thinking about the future. Gloria and Preston were almost ready to have children. My grandchildren. I hate you for taking them away from me.
You can blame me and Cyril all you want for not having grandchildren, but the truth is, you're just fooling yourselves.
Shut up. No, let him finish.
The marriage between Gloria and your son, it was over.
Is this true?
No.
Liar.
Ryan.
We were having some problems.
She had an affair with Tim McManus.
All right, that's enough. You speak one more time without my asking you, I'm shutting down the session. You had an affair?
Preston and I were separated briefly.
Well, you never told us.
We wanted to work it out ourselves without any interference.
Interference? He was our son. And because of you, he's lying in the ground.
Patricia.
Well, but it's true, isn't it? Because of what went on between her and him. Preston's dead.
This is what you wanted, isn't it? To get us fighting with each other.
No.
Yes. You always have some plan, O'Reilly, some secret agenda.
Not this time. Unlike you, I never made it a secret. I love you.
Stop it!
I always will, and that will never change.
Officer, no, let him say it. Let him try and convince himself. Everything you have ever done for your entire life, O'Reilly, you've only done for yourself. You don't know how to love. I'm leaving. I'll call you later.
Once something's bad, it can never get good.
Yeah. Yeah. I need it done by tonight. Yeah, I'm serious. Okay. All right. Who are you talking to? Nobody. Let's go watch me sell. You're shitting me.
No, I heard it from Timmy Kirk this morning.
Hey, who's this Spick Morales? Yeah, all right. You hear the news?
About what? Dr. Nathan. Last night, on the way home from work, she got raped.
Raped?
Yeah.
Article 8. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishment. Cruel and unusual. In Oz, cruel is the usual punishment.
Sister, what happened to Gloria? Fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Before we begin, have you heard any more about how Chris is doing?
No.
Rumor has it he'll be back in Oz today. Though he'll be spending some time in a hospital ward.
Where'd you hear that?
My sister. She's a doctor over at Benchley Memorial.
Your sister's a doctor?
Yeah?
What, she practice voodoo?
Hey, can we get started, please? Poet's you're in such a talkative mood. Why don't you do the kickoff?
Okay, I wrote a poem. Fear not, love, loosen its hooks from its sheath and capture you in its painfully seductive grasp. Fear not the blood that oozes from your wounds and holds your patience to task. Fear not the tearing sounds of passion as they rip apart the feelings at the start. Fear not the fainting pulse of heartbeat, for that is the very best part.
Padre,
You asked to see me?
you know I got shot. You know I died. During surgery, they brought me back from the dead twice. Now you come nose to nose with death like that, you begin to see things different.
Are you telling me that you've changed?
Sister Peter Marie okay?
Yes.
I don't mean physically, I mean here. You know I fucked with that woman. I enjoy sex, don't you?
I've been you a while.
I wanted her to help me with Beecher. And I hear she's thinking of quitting the convent, and well, I want to do something to make it up to her.
Well, Chris, even you would admit that your credibility's pretty low.
Look, there's no reason for you or her to believe me, but I gotta try. I gotta try to make her see that I know that what I did was wrong. I don't want to burn in hell.
What do you want me to do?
Have Sister Pete come visit me.
Pete?
Hi.
I just came from visiting Chris Keller.
How is he?
He's back in full force. He says that he wants to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to him.
Tobias, maybe you should go.
No, we have work to do. Stay where you are, Tobias.
Pete, he seems full of remorse. How genuine that is tough to gauge, but if it's true...
It's not true. Chris Keller is a manipulative, sociopathic liar. I won't go see him.
Well, what if he really needs you? Psychologically? Spiritually?
That's too bad.
Let me go.
Tobias, no.
Look, I know better than you. The hurt he can cause. But still, I love him.
take this to Dr. Prestopnik. Don't.
Hey. Hey.
Beecher, what are you doing in here?
I came to drop off a file to Dr. Prestopnik.
Where's the file?
It's on his desk.
Well, if you delivered it, take a walk.
Yeah, I just...
I don't give a shit. Take a walk.
I'll see you later.
Now, that was such a touching moment. I'm going to write about it in my diary.
Where do you think you're going? I have information. Mr. Schillinger, I'm the altar boy for Father Mukata at Mass. I'm in the office. Change that vestment. Sometimes I overhear things. This is primo stop.
About what?
About you.
What do you want in return?
This guy in my unit, Stan Butler, stole my watch.
Done. What do you got?
Your son, Hank. I know who paid to have him found and arranged to have him see you.
Who?
Beecher? You won't forget my watch, will you?
Doesn't make any sense. Why would Beecher pay to find your son?
This is some plan of his. Some double-dealing plan to fuck with me. He's gonna use Hank against me the same way he did with Andrew.
What are you gonna do?
Take the offensive.
Look, I know I was tough on you and your brother growing up, but you gotta understand. When your mom died, I had to raise you all by myself. I'd drop you off at school. Same one I went to, only it turned into a shithole. Niggers and gangs, drugs. If I was hard, it was only to protect you.
Yeah, I know that, Dad.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm not like Andrew. Blaming you for all the fucked up shit in his life. I know you did the best you could.
Thank you, son.
God, so huggy, man.
Listen, I want you to do something for me.
Do something?
Yeah. A mission. Yes.
How much?
How much what?
How much cash?
Cash?
You don't want the crime, you gotta pay the dime.
$1,000.
I'm all yours, Daddy.
Here's what I need you to do.
Major? Yeah. Come with me.
Where?
Warden Lynn's office.
So what am I seeing me for?
All he said was for me to get you, so move your ass.
shit, what's wrong?
Sit down.
Tobias, there's no easy way to say this.
Well, then just say it.
Your son and daughter have been kidnapped.
The Declaration of Independence says that we are all of us due certain rights, the most important being life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I mean, isn't that what it's all about? Life, liberty,